No. So I'm not worried. I'll just feed it all down and let them have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your truck's near ours, is it?
No, we're up at the cathedral.
Oh, right. What time do you think you're going to put it across?
Just knocked him into shape.
I would have knocked him into shape.
You do realise lift as well.
That's right, too heavy out of the lift.
At first it was difficult to think that you weren't in the middle of a nightmare and suddenly you'd wake up and everything would be all right. But the nightmare lasted too long.
Heavy commercial work. And you thought,
What is most important? Looking after your child, bringing up your child, making sure that they're safe. And when your child's life is taken away in what should have been the safest possible place, in a school, you have doubts about everything, and that inevitably makes you think, well, is this right? Is it? And what's now important in my life?
She was a very lively child. She had a beautiful smile, and every child was unique. Every child was different. The children were wonderful children. We knew most of them, and Megan was the same. She was a live wire like the rest of them were. I think things do get easier to do. I mean, the birthdays, I suppose, will get easier. Christmas will get easier. But I don't think you'll ever get over it. I think it'll always be there, always be with you. We'll never get completely over it, but things will get easier to do.
a year is simply an anniversary. It's only a landmark in the time process. Grief doesn't have a timetable. It's a case of whatever affects individuals and so on. And I don't think it's fair to say that because it's a year that people will move on. I am of the belief that after the anniversary, people will actually begin the actual process of grieving.
To a certain extent.
I mean, most people have got brothers and sisters and
Yeah.
so on. I mean, it just is such an... Up until last March, Dunblane was not a well-known town, or city as it is, but it's a very small, tight-knit community, and it is one of these places where people know each other and they talk to each other, and there's just no way that such a tragedy would fail to have an impact as it has. I don't think people can really appreciate just how enormous the impact has been.